Okay. Got in the truck with 3 points of contact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My seat is adjusted for me. Slide it back and forth and you get it set where you need it at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pull out your seat belt. And you show him. Pull out your seat belt and show him it's not cut, not torn, no abrasions on it. You hook it up, latch your seat belt, and unlatch it, and tell him my seat belt latches and unlatches, and then latch it up and leave it hooked up.
Mm-hmm.
And tell him my seat belt is securely mounted to the seat. My seat is securely mounted to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Nuts and bolts are not cracked, broken, or missing.
Mm-hmm.
My floor is clean. There's no ice, no debris, anything that's gonna make me slip and fall on it.
Okay.
All right. Your clutch, your brake, and your fuel pedal. And move each one of them.
Okay.
Okay. Tell them they all move freely. They're not sticking. They're not binding. And there's nothing on it's gonna make me slip off of it.
Oh.
Okay. Emergency equipment. All my emergency equipment is securely mounted in the side box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've got 3 reflective triangles, spare fuses and lights for this truck, and a fully charged 10 BC fire extinguisher with a safety pin in place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now you're going to do your safe start. And the way you do that, you make sure your brakes are on, step on your clutch, turn the key 1 click. So your
Step
ABS
on the
light-
clutch always.
Yep. Your ABS light came on and went on.
Mm-hmm.
Once it starts, my oil pressure is going to come up.
Okay.
Okay, and then you start it. Tell him my oil pressure came up to the right level for this truck.
Okay.
Okay? It's in neutral. Alright. Now you, the way I do it anyway.
Yep.
I do both my mirrors.
Yep.
West Coast and convex mirrors.
Yep.
Both of them.
Yep.
They're clean, not cracked, not broken. No illegal decals, and they're adjusted for me.
Yep.
Okay? Windows, left and right window.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're clean, not cracked, not broken. No decals. They go up and down. You can test yours if you want.
Yep.
Alright. Okay. Windshield, it's in place. Not cracked, not broken. There's no obstructions in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
No illegal decals. Your gauges. Water gauge, it's going to be between 170 and 210.
Okay.
Oil pressure gauge is going to read what proper level for this truck.
Uh-huh.
Okay. My voltmeters are 13.5.
Uh-huh.
13.5 means my alternator is working and it's recharging the battery.
Okay.
Come straight across to your air gauge. Tell them my air gauge, if it's not there, it's going to be 120 to 145. Okay? Come straight across. You got your headlights. The way I do it, straight across, you got your headlights. Turn on both your headlights. Tell them my panel lights, the dimmer works and they go up and down.
Mm-hmm.
The windshield works. Push it in the wash button. Hold it. Once it starts squirting, let it go. Tell him my windshield wipers are securely mounted. They
Mhm.
don't streak. All the rubber's in place. It's not cracked, broken, or missing. And my windshield washer's full.
Okay.
Okay? And down to your heater. Put it on the bottom level. Turn your fan on. When my defroster works, put your hand over it. Put your hand on the bottom. Say the heater works. And then turn the noisy thing off. From there, you come right up to your steering wheel. Okay, my steering wheel's in good condition. No more than 2 inches or 10 degrees of replay.
Okay.
Okay? This is my city horn.
Uh-huh.
This is my air horn.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And there you go to your city horn, your indicator, which is right here in the middle. Okay? Turn on your hazards. So my hazard lights are working. My right turn signal, my left turn signal. My high beam. Pull it up and down till your lights come on.
Yep.
This one doesn't work, so don't worry about it. Cold? Okay.
I mean the sound.
Never mind, he's cool.
Okay.
I mean, his.
Alright, that takes care of your in-cab as far as this test goes.
Yep.
Now you're going to go to your tractor trailer service brake test.
Okay. Tractor and trailer.
Tractor trailer service brake.
Okay.
TTS is what it is.
Okay.
What you're going to do, push your clutch to the floor and hold it.
Okay.
Put it in first gear. Leave it in first gear.
Okay.
Push in your yellow button. Hold on. Once you get your yellow button in,
Uh-huh.
let your clutch out.
Let
until
your
it just rocks a little bit. That's all you got to do, just about like that.
okay.
Now that one yellow. Pull the yellow one out, push the red one in.
Mm-hmm.
Do the same thing. Let your clutch out so it just moves a little bit. Your service brake test, push them both in. Okay. let your clutch out so it starts rolling. Step on the clutch and hit your brake pedal. Okay?
Yep.
Do you
Sure
stay in
stop.
first?
Huh?
Are you still in first? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once you stop, you can put your brakes on if you want to. Now you're going to tell him,
Mhm.
when I hit the brake, it did not pull left or right. If it would have pulled either way, it means I got a bad tire,
Bad or
bad
suspension.
brake, suspension, or an uneven glove.
Okay.
Any of those, I'd go get the mechanic to fix it.
Okay.
Now you're going to your fan and leak down test.
Okay.
Got to have 120 psi.
Mhm.
If you don't have it, just give it some gas. Run it up to about 1,000 or so until it either spits or you have 120.
Okay.
So you know what the spitting is, right?
Yeah, but-
You'll hear it. You'll hear it.
Oh.
Hear that?
Yep.
That's the spit. Once you get to there, put on your clutch,
Mhm.
put it in first gear.
Mhm.
Okay? Turn it off. Let your clutch out.
Mhm.
Turn it back on. Make sure you hear your fan or your lights come on. Okay? Release your brake. Okay? Now you're going to tell him, I'm not going to lose more than 3 psi in 1 minute. Engine off, brakes released, foot off the brake.
Okay.
Time me if you like.
Engine off, brake release, foot off the clutch.
Off the brake.
Off the brake. Okay.
Okay, he'll tell you go ahead. Then you tell him, I'm not going to lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. Brakes released, engine off, foot on the brake, and push on it.
Okay.
And hold it until he tells you to let it go. They'll say go ahead. Then you can let it off. Now you're going to do your fan down test. And all that means is your brakes are pushed in. You're going to fan your brake pedal up and down on the brake pedal. You're going to be between 80 and 60, but before 60, your low air light's going to come on. Once
Sure.
it comes on, just point at it and say my low air light's on.
Mhm.
Light came on.
And you're going to tell him between 45 and 20, but before 20, my brakes are going to pop out. Now don't touch them, just point at them.
Okay.
And then you start pumping the hell out of it. And watch. Sometimes they pop out, sometimes they slide out. Don't worry about your gauges.
Okay.
So you don't worry about where they're at.
Yep.
They both popped out.
Yep.
Once they popped out, think about it. Make sure you got everything in there.
Mhm.
Okay, once you got everything, tell him, I'm done. Okay, he'll tell you, okay, fine, go get your key and let's get out. Then you put it back in neutral, turn your lights off, get your key out, and get outside and you'll do your outside inspection.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.